Good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here in sunny Whangarei, midwinter, and I thought I'd give you an update on how my jackfruit's going. It'll be interesting to see how many of these last through winter. So just to give you an idea of size, that's my hand there. So those ones might survive because they're further down the tree. I've got some more here, some big ones up there. I'm not sure if they'll make it through. And then if you can see, I don't know if you can see that, there's some further up in the tree and they probably won't make it right through the winter. But we can always hope. So that's the jackfruit tree. Over here I've got a babacco and some Riverside Gold babacco crosses in there. Just pop them over here because it's nice and sunny area in the winter. I've moved most of my plants my tropical ones into the sun to help them get through the winter time. Not that it gets too cold here. Plantain banana. Oh, we finally painted the house. And the dragon fruits are over there. The deck will probably be next to paint on the to-do list. Some more plants that I've moved to the sun side. Rest of the garden is looking pretty good. Strawberries and what have you. Oh, and this is the top of my Brazilian grape, and it's actually got grapes on it. So this is the top and the bottom's down there, but we'll go down there and I'll show you them on the tree. So we're sort of on the top flat bit, and then I sort of go further down into the garden. But we've even got some bananas up here, which is surprising because it's quite windy up the top here. But they're doing okay. Let's go down into the fruit forest. Okay, so we're going to go down the steps into the actual fruit forest. With my large Suriname cherry. And of course we've got a citrus here. This is the mango. It's looking pretty good. It's quite large now. And beside it is the Davison plum. And of course that gets the plums on the side. You can actually see that will be the next lot of where the plums come from. Oh, and I did bag up some of the custard apples so that we actually get some before the birds get some. So that'll be good. That's my other mango tree down there, and that is a parrot beak mango. Actually had a couple of mangoes. So we're just going to wander along. I'm trying to put a bit of art in the garden. The monstera actually has some fruit in there. They're not ripe yet. Blueberries here. And here's starfruit. So it's looking pretty good actually. It's done a couple of winters now. And this is the tea tree, as in you make a cup of tea. And we've got citruses around there. We'll go down this part of the garden. Another blueberry. Over this side we've got an avocado. You can see the rest of the garden there. The papaya, red nova. It has lost all its leaves, but I mean that's not surprising. It is winter. There's another tea tree. So you pick the tops off, and that's where you get your cup of tea from. Here we have tropical guava starting. We'll have a few of those this year. Dwarf Cavendish. I believe this one's a pear. And pomegranate. And on this side we've got the nectarine. And this banana clump is doing really well. Actually need to take some out of that. And that is a normal Cavendish. And here is our baby jackfruit. I'll try and get a bit close to that. So it's doing really well. It did have some fruit on it, but we took the fruit off so that it can get established. And here's a cherry. My little carob. It's a couple of years old, so they grow quite slowly. But yeah, there's my carob there. And I'm down the bottom of the hill, and I'm going to try and show you. Oh, I don't know if you can see there. Might have to go further up, but that's where the Brazilian grapes are. And right beside it there is the cherry of the Rio Grande. That one there, it's a tall one, it's a long one. We haven't had any fruit on it yet, but we're hopeful. And then we've got Tamarillo. Yay, Tamarillo! Cleopatra, avocado, raisin tree, feijoa. Lots of plum. This is the grapefruit, but that's quite a sweet grapefruit. You don't actually need any sugar when you eat it. So looking forward to those. It's actually quite heavy with the fruit, as you can tell. More grapefruit. Another avocado that's really struggled. This is the reed. It's a couple of years old, believe it or not, but it has very much struggled in this garden. This ornamental looks fabulous. It's red stalks, and that's the white sapote tree. I don't know if you can see, but it's got tiny little white sapote flowers coming out. On this side we have another pear tree, one here, we have a fig tree, small one, got some more in other parts, another pear tree. I've been planting bits and pieces in the garden. This is my blue java, or one of the blue javas. Another dwarf Cavendish. That's a big dwarf Cavendish. I think that is as big as they get. Behind that is persimmon, but I'm not sure what type, what variety it is. And this is the yellow guava, the small yellow guavas. Wander down to sort of what I call the banana patch. So we've actually got these bananas growing down here because it gets a wee bit more water down here. The Mona Lisa, Hamoa, we've got some pineapples, put them down here. This one's a Goldfinger. It's got some babies coming, some pups coming, so that's great. More pineapple. The Mexican sunflower planted all over the place. There is another fig tree in there somewhere. This one's doing really well. This is the other blue Java. So hopefully, summertime we might have some bananas. Popped a bit of taro in the garden. And the pineapple. High noon. We'll wander back up into the fruit forest, sort of down on the flat area here. We'll wander back up in there. Okay, so we're on the other side of the garden, so you can see the steps going up there. There's the house. It's a yellow mangosteen. We've got lots of custard apples. There's one there, another one, another big tree there. And then I've tried to sort of underplant, adding some, colour and variety. Black mulberry. And on this side we've got the pecan, dragon fruit down there, bananas, another different variety of white sapote. And if we go through the gate, we've got more big white sapote trees. Got citrus trees. This is a wampy, which is an Australian tree normally. It hasn't fruited for us, but we're keeping our fingers crossed. There might be something at the top there actually. And this is my black sapote. And I'll see if we can find a reasonably sized fruit. They're all quite small at the moment. Oh, here's some fruit developing. And that's another big white sapote. This part of the garden we've got like an Inca bean growing. There's another apple tree over there, and we've got these really big guava trees. So they're the strawberry guava and the yellow guava, and over there is the lucuma if you get to the fruit before the birds. And of course there's another citrus over there. We can't quite see the citrus developing, but yeah, there's lots. Almost forgot. It's going to show you the Brazilian grapes growing on the trunk of this tree. We've got quite a few. It's doing quite well. You gotta remember it's the middle of winter in Whangarei. It's pretty cool. Here now. Taking it a wee while to get started. It's on the produce in production.